Are you live? Not so live. Where the raid at? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Let me make sure. Oh, I forgot I had that one up. Grand Rising. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Let me make sure you can hear me. Oh, it seems like you can hear me. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's going on? What is going on with the goings ons? Okay, let's chit chat, shall we? Oh, wait a minute. No, I won't. I won't do that. Okay. Grand Rising. I see Treasure Lang, Grand Rising, Kind to Me, Truth and Reason, Grand Rising, my mod Very Carey, Angie, hey y'all, Auntie Donna, Grand Rising to you. Miss Queenie, it's good to see you. Uh, Fatina, it's Grand Rising, Black Pearl, Grand Rising to you all. Miss LA. Good morning, everyone. Ronnie Q. Happy Monday. Listening from the clouds. I got to get these kids together. We got Secret Santa, holiday party, and lucky number giveaway all this week. Well, we have a Secret Santa giveaway here on the YouTube streets on the 15th that will be hosted right here on my channel as well. So I hope you guys are able to make it. Very Carey, Auntie Donna, Foot Soldier, Grand Rising, Southern Nobleman. It is good to see you as well. For Good and Evil, thank you for being here. I was 1 minute late. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for Good and Evil. I apologize. Thank you guys for all being here. Okay. So, hey, Mike Lewis, Grand Rising. So, first things first. I got cursed out yesterday, and all I asked was a question. Hey, Deputy Director Voodoo, DC Kool-Aid, um, and Lisa. All I asked was a simple little question yesterday over on Very Carey. If you guys didn't see Very Carey's broadcast on yesterday, as Stump Down calls it, it was a hoot. Hey, P, the panel killer, Grand Rising to you. So if somebody could, Very Carey, if you could drop your link in the chat, I'd greatly appreciate it. We are over there on Very Carey's panel having a discussion. And then who comes up not knowing anything that's being discussed, of course. And well, I don't know. I like Kristen, so I don't see why people lying on her and blah, 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 blah. And the whole point of the conversation was that they were glad that you got to hear nobody nobody dispelled anything that Krista said. They just played her old videos and where she dispelled what she was saying in current time via her own old videos. That was the whole topic of the discussion. But she couldn't understand why people were saying she was lying. No, nobody was saying anything. We were letting her speak for herself. I mean, I wasn't even on the panel, and she's going back and forth with this double-mindedness that she has all the time, and so nobody was saying anything but stating what was going on with the videos, disproving a lot of things that she was saying, period. So I finally, hey dreamy, Jeannie Blue, Bernice Grand Rising. Okay, so finally I got so frustrated that I just went up there to explain to her, no, nobody's saying anything about her. They're saying that they're letting the videos speak for themselves. She's speaking in her own voice. Because I was going to say, I like Krista. Okay, so that was a whole. If it was 1 minute, it was 1 minute too long of trying to make her understand a conversation. And I really, really dislike it when people would hop on the panel. What y'all been talking about? What I miss? Why are you missing anything when you have a red ball to red ball and see what you missed? If you, I just cannot stand people who come up, don't even wait to see if they're interrupting someone's thought process as they come up or anything. Hey y'all, hey this one, hey, hey, hey number one, hey number two, hey number three, how you doing, boo number four? All of this, all of these salutations and all of this shit, instead of hopping on the panel and waiting for yourself to be acknowledged. I just cannot deal with too much more of these dumb bumpkins. Okay, so let me calm down. So then I just decided to ask her a question because in fact, I did this video I saw did not come from Stomp Down. And this is a fact. I asked her about this video. I said, Lovely Love, you may want to take one of your shorts down. I said, because I saw a picture of one of your shorts and it had a roach in it. And she bitch, and you know where that come from, you dirty bitch. And I'm like, listen, I'm I'm flabbergasted. I do not know where the video came from. This is I'm let me find this link to this video so you guys can all peruse it. So I wasn't even gonna hit the link on the video, but I went on and hit the link of the video. So I'm gonna drop this link in the chat, like and you guys can peruse it yourself. So I said, hey Melissa King, hey Angela T. White, Grand Rising. Hey, Yollywood News. So I'm going to drop the link for the video in the chat. Hey, Umbot. Uh, she called that roach's name. She knows that roach. Not a roach sandwich, honey. There is the link. So I said, Lovely Love, there's a video you may want to take down on there. I said, because it shows a roach crawling from the cabinet to your under your sandwich. She is she was I'm a dirty bitch and uh I know who I know who did it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I know who did it. I wasn't even gonna hit the link of that video. And I finally hit the link of the video, and that's what I saw. And I'm telling her, you may want to take that down. And y'all cheerleaders for that motherfucker, and they this and they. I'm like, who the heck is she even talking about? Who is she talking about? Okay, y'all agree that you hate when they come up there and speak to 7 people on the panel individually. They can't even say, hey y'all, wait my turn. No, they as soon as they get up there, they're vomiting out of their mouths what they have to say. Oh, it gets on my nerves. So hey Max Boogie, Grand Rising. Ronnie Q, some hoes can't be saved, dear. Some hoes can't be saved, dear. Okay, there's the link again if you didn't get the link. Okay, so she gets to cursing me out. And where? Ain't anybody seen my kitchen? No. Now I have always said Lovely Love has a very clean house. She was on all fours in the bathroom uh, on her carpet in the bathroom. You know, the throw rug in the bathroom. And somebody was like asking where I said, no, that's her bathroom. No, that they's like that can't be her bathroom. Yeah, I said that is her bathroom. I've never said that Lovely Love didn't keep a clean house, but a clean house, just because you have a clean house, don't omit you from having roaches, especially when you live in an apartment like she lives in. So I mean, you know, I never said she was dirty. I said that there was a roach that crawled from your cabinet under your sandwich. That's what I said. Okay. So much for joining Ronnie Q this morning. Please hit the. What do you mean so much for joining me? Oh, thanks so much for joining me. I thought you was like so much for joining Ronnie Q. Hey, Kimberly Black. My bad. Very Carrie. So okay. So she called me all kind of bitches and all kind of ignorant and dumb and this and that. So I put the link in the back chat so she could see it for herself. And she continued to curse me out and this and that and the other. So it started to go downhill. You may understand why it started to go down here. Grand Rising, lovely one. Uh, I'm good. I don't need to watch it. And you were trying to be discreet at first by dropping the link in the back. Yes. And then she said, You show me where I said the link is in the back. And she just kept on cursing and fussing. And I wanted to see it. I said, if you wanted to see it, you would have clicked on this link that's back here to see it instead of sitting up here talking crazy to me. And then she tried to go Very Carey, like Very Carey is crazy. Well, you can play it. Well, you can play it. This isn't your video. Who are you? I won't dox you, but I'll dox her. Yeah, I said, and you'll get your feelings hurt. She won't dox Very Carey by playing a video that she has no authority over, but she'll dox me. Okay, go ahead, girl. And then I said, Very Carey, don't play that. I already knew Carey knew that, but I was like, do you want me to put the link in the front chat? And yeah, it started on Very Carey's channel yesterday morning, and I was off my computer until early evening my time, and I found out that that was uh talked about on every channel, and nobody mentioned where the initial conversation started. Par for the course for the beef sector. Par for the course for the beef sector. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, so that's where it started yesterday morning, and so I asked Carrie, would it be okay to put it in the front chat, and she said, yeah, it would be okay because the front chat by that time was like, let us see it, let us see it. So we're on Roach Watch. We're waiting for the person who's gonna come up with the lovely love sandwich roach uh, troll page. I don't know. I wasn't online, but I used to support Lovely Love. Uh, but her attitude and filthy mouth had discouraged me and many others. Hey, Jill's Comfort Zone. So, have you guys seen any Lovely Love roach trolls? We're on roach troll named Watch. I'm surprised there wasn't any out yet. Hey, Rare Treasure, Grand Rising. I saw I saw Lovely's roach in a chat last night. Okay, all right. Our job is done. She y'all trying to make this have legs. And then so I kept on asking, who is this he you keep talking about? Who is this he you keep talking about? She said, stomp down, asked me, he gave me cash app and he asked me could he use a video. And that was like a year ago. I said, now she didn't get details until Very Carey went and watched the video, and Very Carey said that video was a year ago. And you look at the video that you do see that this video that I'm dropping in the chat is from a year ago, but it's not Lovely Love's original video. It's not Stomp Down's original video. It's some unknown person to me video that was made a year ago. So then all of a sudden, after Very Carey says that, she comes back with Stomp Down asked me, he hash app me and asked me if he could use my video. And I told him, go ahead. And Stomp Down dropped down in Very Carey's chat. I was surprised to see him. He said, yeah, because I saw that dirty ass roach in there and I wanted to use it. So I don't know where it originated from. And I don't think Lovely Love knew where it originated from. Lovely Love didn't even know the video was of her making a sandwich, a specific type of a sandwich too. You know, in Louisiana they had those po' boys where they used to feed the railroad workers the leftover meat and stuff and put it on a cheap piece of bread, which now is a um, a staple of New Orleans and Louisiana sandwiches. It was called a po' boy, but I didn't know that just because it was called a po' boy, that a roach needed to be added to the sandwich. I never heard about any extra protein that had to be added to these sandwiches. I think Lovely Love, Lovely Love does like to use different ingredients and things. So maybe she thought that, hey, you know, let's make it a little more nutritious than ever. Okay. James, I really appreciate you for putting that comment up and the commentary you gave with that. And it will be very helpful. Thank you very much for showing what's really going on with this crazy man. This crazy man. Thank you, James. You've been very helpful in my endeavors. Okay. Um, Let me see what else. Uh, Rat Dolt, you're jealous of Jess Krista. Uh, are you? Are you? Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. Kind to me. Are you serious? Poor Tink Tink. Okay. So it was really a roach, or did someone add it to? I don't know. I just listen. Here is the video for yourself. I don't know. I've never seen the video. I wasn't even going to click on the video, but I just, I clicked on the video. I saw what I saw, and I told Lovely Love what I saw. It's the community walls for me. Hey, Brianna, Ben's Bustic Shop. Who would be jealous of Krista, a fool? And who would even argue with somebody who says you're jealous of her? A fool would say you're jealous of her. And I do not take to arguing with insane people because, like I say, I've been raised that when you argue with fools, people from a distance cannot distinguish which one of you is the fool. So I do not argue with fools. Uh, you see, my Ronnie Hugh stockings are 100% great shape. They are quite well made. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Um, it seems like Lovely Love. Wait a minute, right, Jill? Lovely Love seems like a clean lady from what I can see, and that's what I've always said about Lovely Love. I didn't say anything about her being untidy. She always and she cooks clean and all that. People may have issues with her, and I've talked to Lovely Love about that. I said I like that she tried different things, like she tried those truffles in, what was she making? And she put that truffles in there, and I was like, I like the way you experiment with different things. You use, and budget be gone. She shops within her budget. If she has a lower budget and shops places where other people won't shop, at least she just don't try to just throw it on there and just make it, here's that 99-cent store steak that I bought. I overcooked it. I didn't put nothing on it. I mean, at least she tried to be different and experimental with her food. And yeah, I never take that away from her. And I never said that she was dirty. But I said what I said. I said you may want to go and take one of those things off. I don't have no nothing to win in this. But she was mad at me. I don't know. But she said that she budget be gone. Hey, misunderstood. I mean, everybody have their own budget. Some people don't know how to shop. I'm not saying this about Lovely Love. I'm just saying some people don't know how to shop, and some people, whatever. We know some people spend too much money on Uber Eats and all these different delivery services when they could have a freezer full of food, cook their own meals. But you know, people do what they want to do with their money. If you have a limited budget, couponing is always good. If you have a limited budget or not. Couponing is always good. I always coupon because I mean, why just give them extra money when you don't have to? Why when you can save so much freaking money? I remember back in the day, there was a Ralph's. They used to recognize double the price of the coupon. So please, I saved so much money when they. I hate it when they stopped doing that. Okay. But I do know that even though you're clean, it doesn't mean you can't have roaches, especially when you live in apartment buildings. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what happened with Lovely though. Sorry, Ronnie Hugh. These girls can't cook or clean, in my opinion. The challenges prove it. I'm just saying that you always see her try something different that's not so mundane. My grandma used so many coupons. All of her cleaning supplies and food stays in full stocks with those coupons. Yes, you get it when you. Yeah, that's how you keep your pantry full. That's how you can go in your kitchen. You can have an urge for something that you like, and you have all the ingredients there to make it. Not I got to go to the store because I'm making spaghetti today. Who don't have all the mixes for fucking spaghetti in your motherfucking kitchen? A spaghetti is a simple ass dish. Who don't always have spaghetti shit in a who don't all if you eat something enough that you like, why don't you have all the seasonings, the whatever? Why okay, so that's all I'm saying. Some people don't know how to shop because some people don't shop. Um, well, I'm moving because one roach is not too many for me. One roach, I think, is one too many for you. Yeah. And when this is something that surprised me. When I was getting my little gifts together, and I saw this one roach egg, and I saw all the roaches that came out of one roach egg. I was like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Spray the raid. Somebody spray something. Somebody spray something. Yeah. So okay. Okay. If you eat something often, have it prepared and easily accessible at home. You don't have to keep ordering. It's at your fingertips. Yes. When I make lasagna, when I make red beans, when I make my dressing at Thanksgiving, before I cook the dressing, while it's still raw, I half it. I put half in the freezer for Christmas, uncooked, and all I have to do is take it out of the freezer, thaw it, and throw it in the oven. It's like things like that. When I make spaghetti meat sauce, I don't put my meat sauce in with my spaghetti. I always make enough so I can have some. If when I make lasagnas, I always freeze some. And whenever I have the taste of whatever, I may have the taste for lasagna this morning. All I have to do is go take a block of it out of the freezer. I don't have to cook a whole lasagna. I mean, it's just common. I guess a lot of women have not been taught these things, and they throw good money out after bad on this a lot of this food that don't even keep you full a long time have a whole lot of empty calories, a whole lot of empty calories, and all of this stuff. Talking about what you're ordering, what are you cooking, is the question. And not for nothing, a lot of these places I really don't want to eat out of because I don't. People are so. I ain't gonna go there. People are so disgusting. People are so nasty. I don't know who just got finished cleaning the bathroom and didn't wash their hands and in there flipping burgers and got their hands all over my buns. People are disgusting. I hate to say it, But people are disgusting. It's some places I go and I go to the bathroom first because if you don't have no, listen, mm-mm. Yeah, it's a lot of places that I do not want to eat from. Dang, right, you got me itching, itching for a scratch. If y'all saw a roach, then so has Lovely Love because she lives there. Okay, Ronnie Q, Ronnie Q. I'm preparing my lunch. And she was preparing her husband's lunch. It was the hubby's. Did you get the link? She was preparing her hubby's lunch. I guess she said, "Hey, he gave me a little extra protein for my face last night, so I'm gonna give him a little extra protein for his butt belly." You know, fair exchange is no robbery. I did red beans last night. Yum. I love me some red beans. I tell you. Okay. Lovely one. I was thinking, I know she saw that dang road. I don't know how she didn't. Hey, Star Bell. Grand rising to you. Yeah, so that's how that happened. Now, speaking of, now wait a minute. Um, Milan Treasure. I did not know. I was somebody I heard about Captivating Christian going live last night. And I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then all of the shit that he said, I was like, what is going on between him and James? What happened? What happened? I didn't know where to find what happened. Let me who went live first? I think oh okay. So I saw Captivating Christians first, and then I saw James. If I remember correctly, James, and because I was asking, I was like, James went live. So I think Captivating Christian went live after James. So I saw Captivating Christian first, and then I went over and I saw James's. And with the it was just like really, really bad. And I just was like, he did all of that. They're fighting. They're fighting. So if you guys he did then a broom, then he went live again. I only saw one of his lives, so I may have saw the second live because the second live, the live that I saw, I assume it was the second live. Uh, yeah, they are fighting, and if you guys didn't know about that, you guys, one of my mods can put spill Treasure Lane in the chat for me, and you know, all I can say is they are fighting. So, let me see. a bit at a time. Okay, and crashed it. Shit. You mean facts? What are you? Who are you talking about? Shit. You mean facts? And not for nothing. Uh, I'd appreciate it if you don't, if you would misspell curse words in my chat, because I've never gone over to your chat and done that. So I would appreciate it if you misspell curse words in my chat. Okay. Okay. So I don't know what started the fight. I do, but they definitely are fighting. let me hit the put the link up. If you, I'm not asking you to, but if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to come up. Both of you gentlemen, right, and research your facts before you are sent out. Rent a booty. Okay. No, lovely one is not lovely love. A lot of people think that that's lovely love, but that is not a lovely love. Hey, the bushes. Hey, detach myself. You will always embarrass yourself, little daughter. Yeah, so I don't even know, I James, exactly what started it, because I only saw two. So obviously there's another one of captivating Christian, but ex- exactly what started it? Had you guys been shooting shade? Is that a common thing to do? And then somebody decided to make a whole video. It usually uh, starts that way. A little shade is being thrown, and either one of you can hit the link if you want to. If not, okay, I'll read the chat. Lord. Okay. She reached for me with her strong arm, and I kicked her in the kickstand, and I kicked the kickstand from under her short shoe. That's all. Okay. What thumbnail? Who is the thumbnail? What thumbnail are you talking about? Who is the? Oh, thank you, thank you for getting me back on track. Okay, I had no idea who Treasure was dragging through the whole lie, but now that I know, I'll need to go back and listen to it. Now that there's a name to it, then I'll listen to CCN TV's response. My who is my who is my thumbnail? Now, did I put this heifer on here? Oh God. I cannot believe I didn't add this dang on heifer to my thumbnail. That is none other than Shitty Trish. So you guys know that there was she did it should have been Surviving Trish, For the Love of Trish. So she started out on Lemon's page, and then she was supposed to finish up on, it was supposed to be three episodes. One on her page, one on, it started out on Lemon's page, and then it was going to go to YouTube Camera's page yesterday, and then it was to go to her page a week later. But it was so lackluster on Lemon's page, and people were late, and people weren't showing up, and this, that, and the other, and so. For the love of Trish, the woman who is allegedly married, uh, this was content. Okay. So what happened on Lemons was she was accepting males, females, uh, intersexuals, anything could compete. So it was so lackluster, so boring. People didn't show up on time, and it was a whole bore fest. So then on the second show at YouTube Cameras, I didn't even watch any of it because it was so abysmal on YouTube Cameras. If anybody saw it, you can fill us in on what happened on the second episode. See, she was supposed to be, my understanding is she was supposed to be cutting people out. And on the third episode, she had it scheduled for her channel. And obviously nobody was going to go watch it over there. So instead of scheduling it a week after YouTube Camera, she scheduled it for last night, the day after YouTube Camera. So I'm pretty sure that move was because she saw that nobody was interested in any of this clown shit that she was putting forward. That's just my assumption. But Word on the curb is she moved it up a whole week and to have it on her channel, and nobody showed up. No contestant showed up. No new contestants, no old contestants. Nobody showed up for the contest. So they said that she was over there sitting for like an hour and a half and nobody showed up. I didn't even go to look. I'm just telling you the information I got. I could be wrong because I'm telling you I did not go over there to look. Uh, it was after the first installment with so few people showing up, married people showing up. Don't forget she's allegedly married too. And then it went from a for the love of Trish, I'm told, to a who will I do business with? Who's going to do business with Trish after all of these fake ass websites that she have hooked up for you to go to the YouTube Street Awards that are non-existent, for you to go on this islandcation that is supposed to be $5,000 or more with these bogus badass links that she's putting to register you, that if you don't bow out by a certain date, they get to keep 40% of your deposit and all of this old shanky janky ass shit. So it went from for the love of Trish to who wants to go into business with Trish. Who's volunteering to go to jail? Bitch needs somebody to be the front man for her grift. It sounds like that's the best I can tell you. Uh, so that is who I cannot find that dang on picture. Oh my God, that's who's on my thumbnail. That is grifting a shitty Trish, who had a for the love of Trish, and the big finale was no one showed up for the finale. So that's all I got. So did I get anything wrong, anybody? Did somebody go over there and actually saw a human being come up on stage and pretend like they were there for the love of Trish? Did anybody see that? Ah, okay, I found it. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Hey, Charlie, how are you? Nope. Blue. Good morning, Love Blake as well. Delusional. Hey, T. Danielle. No S. Yeah. No, she said that she it has canceled the she has canceled the award show to 2025. That's around the corner. So she's canceled that. So it's all about islandcation. It's all about islandcation now. Hey, Miss T Velocity, Grand Rising to you. Oh, okay, I think Lolo won. Oh my God. You Lolo went over there. Oh my God. I wouldn't be surprised if Lolo won. I mean, Lolo will go anywhere. So I wouldn't be surprised if Lolo got herself up and straightened her back out and went over there for the love of Trish. I can't say I'm surprised. It's it's crazy. Okay. So let me see. Let me see something right here. In other news, I left you guys off on court watch. So if you guys don't know what's going on with, I don't know that lady. I didn't say nothing about that lady. Obviously she was too distressed and stressed out and didn't have it. a way to get to the court, and she was served on a short notice. And then I didn't say nothing about her. That wasn't me. That was Louisiana Red. I didn't say nothing. Oh, okay, so she got a extension or something. So I think on the 13th, there's a court date for that case. So um, just giving you guys the information that allegedly the papers were served at too short of a notice. She got the papers the day before she decided to come on YouTube and read part of what was in the paperwork. So she got an extension uh, for the 13th of this month. So we were last on court watch when I left you guys. I think it was on Friday, Thursday. Yeah, it was Friday morning. Uh, they were supposed to go on Friday morning. So that's all I got on court watch. Uh, so what else? What else? What else? Hold on one second. Here we go. So kind to me. This is who is on my screenshot. Duke ran everybody away Saturday night. It was very. He was. Wait a minute. So he was on Shitty Trish's link for her. What Saturday night? Saturday night is when it was at YouTube cameras. Yeah, Saturday night. Now, how did he run them away? Oh my God. A whole waste of the people's time. But hey, if they like it, I love it. So that is who is on my thumbnail. Uh, I think kind to me, you were the one who asked. Louisiana Red actually says she's willing to be a witness for K-Fit. But is K-Fit willing to even have any dealings with her ass? I don't know. I'm just asking a question because uh, sh- it's curious how she's so willing to be a witness for her when she, from what I saw, from what I saw, she participated in the same behavior. So that's just what I saw. But scammer whammer. And could that be? And could that willingness comes with the fact that she knows she, in my opinion, uh, is just as has done just as much dirt as Dovey, but her and Dovey are mad at each other. So is girl, bye. Get your fucking scandalous ass, old ass, the fuck up out of my fucking face, bitch. Would be, that's how I would feel about it. But hey, other people feel differently. Okay, YouTube cameras. Yes, he ran ghetto and someone else away. Well, that's always a good thing when you run ghetto intellect away. I mean, I can't be mad at the dude about that. Now, what else? What else? I got James. I got For the Love of Trish. Is there something else? I think it was one more thing. Oh, of course, I got Lovely Love. I think that there was someone else. Uh, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's all that I have. The link is pinned. If anybody want to come up here and tell me something. ODS. ODS. I got questions. Hey, views of you. Grand Rising. Girl, bye. Exactly. If I was K Fit, I wouldn't accept Louisiana Red's offer because she started it. I'm not sure she was the one who started it, but she sure rode the motherfucking tailwinds of it. Fabe is taken up for Lemon. I didn't I didn't watch Fabe. I saw I don't, you know, the whole title was just like, okay, bye girl. Okay, do you. But I was just like taking up what is there to take up for him, first of all, and second of all, uh had not he had been warned about all of this stuff. Uh you know, how are you going to take up for somebody who have had multiple warnings and then turns around and act like it can't happen to them? What is there to defend? So, you know, I just didn't see much value from the topic. He can't take up, excuse me, and he can't take up for himself. But, uh, girl, bye. Okay. I see people are quiet. They must have looked up the laws in their state, huh? It's quiet as fuck this weekend. Or maybe I miss people going live about it. K-Fit got them on mute. The law is for the lawless. Uh-huh. Just Crystal wants to go back and forth with 5A because um, the storyline has come to an end. So, please. I would give her absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's their lemons and Fabe's. Absolutely. And she would get absolutely nothing. Oh, please. Uh, don't she have moving and packing to do because her location has been compromised and she has to find a new place to live? How on earth will she? And where is this video of her dangling her right foot and moving her right foot? I keep hearing things about how weird it was to see her. Who's what live did she do this on? I don't want to see the live that it was shown on. I got word that Lemon showed it on his channel. I want to see the actual live where she did it at. Can anybody direct me to that live? I guess not. Is anybody here? On Tracy's live. Thank you guys. So I'm gonna go to see that. I appreciate you guys for giving me that information because I didn't know where to find it. Thank you. There's something so off with that chick. Yeah. All right. So did I miss anything? Did you guys see anything this week? Oh, the Nina and the Pizarro scuff up. So I was in the replay and I I heard Pizarro address Nina saying, "Bitch, don't say nothing about my husband." And then the next thing you know, Nina popped up on the link and said, "Surely her husband was out there sleeping with other women in the neighborhood, and her oldest child is raising her younger children, and it's so bad that they're in a uh, parental position because all she wants to do is sit out in her car and be on YouTube 24 hours a day." And then Pizarro got quiet, didn't say a goddamn word for I don't know how long, and then came back on. Can y'all hear me? What did Nina say? Like she didn't hear anything that she said, and because she had no immediate comeback. I don't know why she was rocked off her feet because she was the one who gave her the platform to do all this fuck shit that she does. So then she pretended to have to red ball it to hear it for herself, and then she came back yelling and screaming, "Don't talk about my husband. Don't talk about my kids. Why don't you talk about the Miss Old Daughter if you want to talk about some kids? So all y'all going to hell. She was giving me dwarf vibes. Okay. I think she's a little person. Oh, really? Uh, I'm gonna have to go over there and look at it for myself, and then shit, I didn't know that. I think you're the first person who said that. Okay, if Pizarro has a husband and kids, she never spends time with them, not even on her birthday, because she was here begging all day long. So, like I said, I pretend like you have a husband and kids. You pretend like I'm a black woman. You know, easy peasy, easy peasy. Okay, so it's a lot of things that people would do, play, pretend, and all of this stuff over here, um, in in this sector. Amen, lovely one. Yeah, amen. So, so this is allegedly going on, and I went over to Sincere Saida's, and then who's sitting up on the panel? None other than this. Hold on one second. I'm just talking and talking and talking. I'm like, let me make sure I have everything. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got everything. I apologize. I've been back for a second. I got my little proof here. I talked to you guys about that healthcare uh CEO who got pow down, and I remember I had to get up, and I was trying to. I already had this screenshot on my deck of things that I was going to play for you that day, because I I was looking at some information, and they said that United Healthcare biggest thing was to deny, delay, and to defend. And then sometime in the morning, I got up early, and then I hear that they found uh, three words on the shell casing: deny, deny, defend, and depose, or something to that effect. And I found that quite curious, because I, just in researching the United Healthcare, that was their thing: deny, delay, and defend. And so I came here and I talked about it. Some people seemed uncomfortable in talking about it, and but we better be in my opinion, we better get comfortable with being uncomfortable. See, because the comfort that we are used to having, is just not going to be that comfortable anymore. So let's look at this. Out of all the denials of healthcare, United Healthcare denied people 32% of the time, and Kaiser, uh, which denies people the least, is only 7% of the time. And I know that a lot of people have a lot of horrible things to say about Kaiser, and I was surprised that uh, they don't deny people uh as much. I thought that, the things that I've heard about Kaiser is always this word of mouth stuff that is they so horrible, they this, they that. Uh, let's be clear. The CEO who was pow pow down, he was over the Medicare Advantage portion of United Healthcare. That is for disabled people, for senior people. He was on his way to a shareholders meeting, letting you know how you were doing in your stocks and all of this type of stuff. On the heels of a Department of Justice uh, investigation opening up on them based upon him selling shares and not telling his shareholders. Okay, so you don't hear a whole lot of any of that type of stuff in the media. It's day hunt for the manhunt of the CEO killer. It's day 5 of the CEO. They have a little cutie name they want to call it, the CEO killer. Okay, so you don't hear a lot of what the CEO was up to, and that Elizabeth Warren, Senator Elizabeth Warren, wanted to put him up on SEC by security exchange violations for selling that stock without selling telling the shareholders. So you don't hear none of that. Securities Exchange Commission, the SEC. You don't hear none of this as these news reporters who are making millions of dollars themselves, whose paid corporate media is paid by these same companies to put advertisement dollars in their pockets. And you hear Chris Como, who was fired from CNN for being a whole perv to female employees. He gets on his little show that he does for, oh, I forget who he works for now. It's a right wing organization. It's a right wing news organization. I forget the name of them. They hired him. So he gets on there and says, "Hey, people are being disgusting. People are saying the most disparaging things about this man. And hey, I get it. I have a family member who's going through a thingy with an insurance company right now. But by God, people are being so mean." But um, Chris Como, see, you may have a family member that's going through something with an insurance company, but you guys are fucking, your family is filthy rich. So who gives a fuck about what you're saying, Chris Como? You guys always want to act like the regular people are just so uncouth, so on this. That's why this situation, this for-profit insurance has gotten to be the way it is now. And the biggest payee to United Healthcare, who denies most of the 34% of their claims. Who's the biggest supplier? The United States government through Medicare and Medicaid. This Medicare Advance, which gives you coupons to buy into private insurance. So a lot of people are wondering what happened to the where is that? A lot of people are wondering what happened to the public option that Joe Biden ran on and just let go. The public option, which means you didn't have to buy into these private insurers who are denying your claims and all of this stuff to make more profit. And another thing I found out, you remember that Kamala Harris campaign was $1 billion campaign, and you know how much she got from the healthcare industry? Over $780 million. So she never even mentioned the public option. So this government is totally bought and paid for on both sides. So let's be clear about that. Let's be clear about that. So nobody cares, and everybody is up in arms. So let's look at some of the things that they're up in arms about. Oh, and also this happened. This guy got, I think it was on Wednesday or Thursday. The very next day, Blue Cross had already put out a memorandum that they were not going to be paying for anesthesia for the full time of people's surgeries. They had a rubric that they had discovered that a heart surgery should take this amount of hour, toe surgery should take this amount of hours. So that they had it built in the system how long a specific operation could should take. So this is not the doctors who put this rubric up. This is the insurance company, Blue Cross, put this rubric up, saying this is how long it should take this doctor to perform this surgery, as if every surgery is the same. And so they said if their rubric says that it takes 2 hours to do this surgery, we will not pay for anesthesia over 2 hours. But the day after this happened to this United Healthcare worker, all of a sudden, Blue Cross came out that people are putting out a lot of misinformation about us, only to say that we will not be going through with what the anesthesia suggestions were for each operation. So, is it misinformation that people were talking about? If it was misinformation, you just could have corrected the information. But what you said is you will not be going through with that policy. And they tried to make it seem like, oh, it's okay. You know, we have people to check on this and check on that. And meanwhile, Americans are paying twice the amount that any developed country for their health care, and getting far worse outcomes. And you can see why. uh Now United Healthcare, I told you, also is cornering the market on healthcare, from senior citizen homes, from pricing increases. You see this denying coverage, denying denying people from getting medication tests, uh, seeing specialists, doctor recommendations. How many patients? Let me see. How many cancer patients are not even getting their medicine, their therapy, and all of this stuff at the cost of profits? If we delay it, we keep this money on the books until the end of the month, where we collect full interest on this. Yeah, but your cancer is steadily growing. So if we all hold them off 2 months, 3 months, and then approve it, and then you're just that much sicker, and it has spread it to somewhere where you have no hope. This is what's going on, and nobody's blinking an eye at this shit. But the people are blinking an eye at this shit. um Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I think this is it. One second. Okay, let me share this with you. I'm just going to share a little bit of it with you, and I'm going to put the link in here. I you listen. This corporate media is doing a 1-2 job on the American people uh, by putting forth a whole lot of bullshit, in my opinion, instead of putting down the facts and trying to make you feel bad about you not feeling bad about what has been happening to you and to your. How many people have heard about people who are on cancer treatments who have to spend hours on the phone with their insurance cover coverer? How many people? Let's keep it real.
For the shooter who killed the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, and United Health Group, the parent company of United Healthcare, their CEO has a message for all those taking glee in the murder of Brian Thompson. Fuck you to the sick peasants. You will like the care that we deem necessary. This is probably not the answer if you are a healthcare company to turning that hate dial down. This is one of the most tone-deaf and evil statements I've ever heard. I'm going to play it in full. Again, this is the CEO of United Health Group, the parent company of United Healthcare. This was a private message to employees. It was obtained by journalist Ken Klippenstein. Check out his work on his Substack. Here is what the CEO, Andrew Whitty, had to say to all you evil, tone-deaf, soulless, lacking empathy peasants expressing glee to the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson.
I'm sure everybody has been disturbed by the amount of negative and in many cases vitriolic media and commentary that has been produced over the last few days, particularly in the social media environment. And I want to reassure you of a few things. Firstly, we are going to continue to make sure that we put patients, consumers, and members first, as we always have done.
They're going to continue to put patients and consumers first, as we always has done. Clearly, they're putting patients and consumers first, like they always have, to the tune of the most denials for care of any for-profit health insurance company. United Healthcare, all the way at the bottom there, 32% denial, but they care the most. But it actually gets worse. So buckle up. And by the way, smash that like button, share this important video. This murder of this CEO has really awoken a sleeping beast, which is the sick, angry, rightfully angry American global people. There is response all over the world with horror stories.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, and what do you guys think about this? I'm gonna share the link to this program. He does a lot of good commentary on things like this.
No one seems to.
Of course, this is one of the main things
Amazon
that he
actually has a $50 million fund.
He's working on right now because it's in the media right now. So I'm gonna drop this link once again for you. You can go over there and check it out. Let me. Oh my goodness.
Up. And by the way, smash that like button, share this important video.
Okay. So here we go. So, hey, Kimberly Black. Oh my God, how did he get that video? That was an incorporated team meeting. Was it? I don't know. That flag behind him is very interesting. I didn't even notice the flag. I was paying attention to the content. So I didn't notice it. I'm going to go back and check it out. Okay, so how are patients going to tolerate painful surgery without anesthesia? He can't do that. They're not doing that. So the whole point of that was to say, okay, so we say that a heart operation takes 3 hours, and we're not going to pay anything over 3 hours. What that says is, obviously, they can't go and wake you up and take you off of anesthesia in the middle of a heart operation that's taking over 3 hours to say, hey, do you agree to pay for your own anesthesia because your 3 hour time clock is up? So understand that these are not even doctors who are making these arbitrary times of how long a person should be under anesthesia for different things. These weren't doctors making these decisions. These were insurance companies who did not want to pay it and either say that this is all we're paying for and you are going to be billed for the rest. An anesthesiologist is a physician, and that is one of the most expensive things during the operation. So they were going to say, if you went over by 2 hours, you're going to have to pay for it yourself. That's what it was. It was about getting money. It was about not spending money on you who pay to be insured for such situations. And then after the day after this dude got pow pow, all of a sudden they tried to say that it was misinformation being put out there. And let's of the 34% of these denials that United Healthcare put out, they are using a AI program that allegedly scans through your medical records to say if they're going to approve or deny you, or because they put this thing in called prior or authorization. And if you don't have that, they're going to deny you. They are using an AI app that they say that is wrong 90% of the time, and they still continue to use it. Why? Why? Because unfortunately, the U.S. citizens have become passive, and they get that denial letter and they be like, oh, well, they're not going to do it. They don't even appeal it. Of the ones that they appeal, they may of the ones that they appeal that may you that the patient may appeal. What is it? How did they do it? They held up a, like if you get a pack of copy paper, it has 500 sheets in there. The ones in that 500 sheets of paper, you take one piece of paper out and you rip it in half at a 40-60 split, and the 40% of the paper that you rip is the amount of papers out of that whole ream of 500 that may get approved. That was the example of how few get approved even when they do appeal. So it's a whole grift. It's a whole sham. And unfortunately, the lobbyists that lobby Congress are the main ones given to these campaigns. Let's be clear that Citizens United, where the Supreme Court recognize corporations as people too, and they can give unlimited funds to these people who to fund their races and all of this type of stuff. So the next time you hear a politician say that they're not taking any corporate money, you may want to listen to what this politician is saying, because corporate money has bought up most of all of our elected officials. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to go into all that. I don't know what I'm talking about all that, but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. The Fortune 5 companies make up the blue part. Okay, I love Jordan Charlton. He is not on the Democrat or Republican platform. He uses independent research and logic. Oh, it was one more thing I wanted to say. I have been sub to him for a minute. Also, Young Turks is turning. Young Turks is really fucking up. Young Turk is doing the same thing that Joe Strabo and Mika has done. The Young Turks, if you notice, the Young Turks, the most recent Young Turk thing that I showed was from a year ago, where I first started talking about this insurance situation. But the Young Turks, I'm kind of giving them the side eye right about now. I much more prefer the Midas touch. It seems like they are trying to pick up this MAGA audience and trying to expand their audience to include these MAGA people. Now, also, it's said that they are about to split up MSNBC and separate it from the news organization of MSNBC and separate it from the rest of MSNBC. So it doesn't seem like they will have the budget to pay Scarborough and Mika their $10 million a year. So there is some speculation. Well, their show has the ratings has dropped real bad since they went and kissed the ring, and they've been ranting and raving about what they did. It's what any news reporter would do, and they went and sat down with him to see where he was. You knew where he was. He's the same. Yeah, we said that stuff when he was running, but we had to go to meet with him to get a feel of where he was and what type of person he was. He's the same type of person that you were saying was a Nazi when he was running. So what makes you think he was a different type of person when he won, when he was running on all of that? But you coming to us telling us you needed to see what type of person he was, and everything that we learned from him we bring to you. No, you didn't, because you had a closed conversation, and the only thing you have brought back from meeting with him is your gripes why people putting their foot in your ass for being some motherfucking do-boys trying to get special treatment. So let's be clear. Joe oh my God, he's such a... Okay, so one more clip for you guys. I want to show you Kash Patel. I want to show you... Oh, is this... let me see. I think this is the one. Okay, let me remove this comment. This is why they have gone to bend the knee. Let's continue.
We will go out and find the conspirators, not just in government, but in the media. Yes.
Patel speaking to Steve Bannon in his War Room podcast.
We will go out and find the conspirators, not just in government, but in the media. Yes, we're going to come after the people in the media who lied about American citizens, who helped Joe Biden rig presidential elections. We're going to come after you. Whether it's criminally or civilly, we'll figure that out. But yeah, we're putting you all on notice. And Steve, this is why they hate us. This is why we're tyrannical. This is why we're dictators. Because we're actually going to use the Constitution to prosecute them for crimes they said.
Okay, this is the guy who he has set up for to be the CIA.
This,
the
Mehdi,
CIA,
let's talk
the
about
FBI. The FBI. Yes.
Mehdi, let's talk about Kash Patel, Trump's pick to head the FBI. This is Kash Patel speaking to Steve Bannon in his War Room podcast.
We will go out and find the conspirators, not just in government, but in the media. Yes, we're going to come after the people in the media who lied about American citizens, who helped Joe Biden rig presidential elections. We're going to come after you. Whether it's criminally or civilly, we'll figure that out. But yeah, we're putting you all on notice. And Steve, this is why they hate us. This is why we're tyrannical. This is why we're dictators, because we're actually going to use the Constitution to prosecute them for crimes they said we have always been guilty of, but never have.
And this is Kash Patel speaking on the Sean Ryan show in September. So again, that's Kash Patel. When President Trump...
See, they want to shrink government. But what he said... Oh, wait a minute. Let me finish.
Wanted to make him deputy director of the FBI. In his first administration, the Attorney General, Bob Barr, said over my... Bill Barr said over my dead body. Mehdi Hasan.
Yes, he did. Bill Barr, of all people, said the guy was completely unqualified. It was detached from reality to try and put him in the FBI. And he said, over my dead body. Gina Haspel, who was director of the CIA in December 2020 during Trump's lame duck, when Trump tried to appoint Kash Patel to deputy director of the CIA. She threatened to resign, and Mike Pence had to get involved and block that. So this is not some kind of liberal whining about Kash Patel. Prominent conservatives at the time said, no way, this guy is completely unqualified. And you played that clip from the War Room, from the Steve Bannon show. I think that's from December 2023. He put us on notice, he says in that clip. We're putting you on notice. Well, we're on notice. In fact, I've been warning about Kash Patel since 2022, when I was at MSNBC, and I predicted that Trump would make him FBI director and he would go after the media. He's making it very clear. He wants to prosecute journalists. In another time and era, Amy, those words would be chilling. Those words would disqualify him from the running. But of course, Republican senators mostly will fall in line. We'll see if the Murkowskis and the Susan Collinses and Mitch McConnell, whether they'll push back in the way they did.
So I think I'm going to let you guys peruse that. I just wanted to bring that topic up and let you know that, hey, Miss Choreo Lover, glad to see you. I just wanted to bring that up because, not for nothing, they're talking about us setting the CIA on journalists. So where do you think you are going to get information from? So we see the way that our media is going. They want you to have all of these tiers for these corporations that are only trying to get rich off of your health care, the actual health care of you, by denying you your doctor's recommended treatments, your medication, the things that would physical therapies and all of this type of stuff. And the media who are getting paid millions of dollars not to get out there and hunt down a story and like they did in the old days, like they did in that Watergate, where they hunt down and met with sources. No, they sitting on their ass with their legs crossed and reading off a teleprompter and getting paid millions of dollars to call themselves news people. Okay, so I think all I'm trying to say is, people, regroup and compare and contrast what you're hearing on these for-profit media and what you will hear other places. Of course, we can get the wrong information if we go to the wrong sources, but look for what really makes sense. Look for people who are actually demonstrating facts, who are giving you the fucking percentages, the real information with data that goes along with it, not just a talking mouth who is just trying to stay and keep their cushy position in society, like Joe and Mika. Look for somebody who is giving you the hard truth. Listen to the words that these nominees that are up for large cabinet positions are saying that they will do with their power. Get your... I remember I talked to you guys last week about getting your generators, your food allowances, your water allowances, whatever you need. Get you a survival kit. You always need a survival kit. You need a survival kit for tomorrow. You needed a survival kit yesterday. I'm not, not for nothing. We always need to make sure that we have a survival kit, because we never know what's going to happen weather-wise. And we're coming up on some uncharted territories right now. Assad got overrun, and finally, and he's over in Russia. Russia didn't have time to deal with them. He backed him initially, but he got too busy with invading another land, because he feels that Crimea. I mean that not Crimea. Crimea is just a country. What? He felt that, oh my God. He felt that it was important for him to invade the Ukraine to make Russia the size and the land mass that they had when they were part of the USSR. So now he has taken in Assad from Syria, and that has ruffled up a whole lot of different things in the world, in the world, say to speak. So it has implications about Iran, and it also has some implications with China. So, and don't forget, the incoming president said that he could solve this in one phone call in 24 hours. But we have a numbskull just saying anything to you. And he's trying to put what is reported to be a woman beating alcoholic, woman abusing, not beating, woman abusing because of the SA accusation, alcoholic who has no no commanding authority under his belt. He tries to put him over not the DOJ, the Defense Department. So let's be clear. The Defense Department, he is one of the people who has to be there if and when the president pushes the button. Will they be able to even find this drunken fool if they need to push the button? Will they even be able to explain something that happened in the middle of the night if he's out on some drunken stupor? But they wanted to say that all of this stuff wasn't true. Oh no, this isn't true about Pete Hegseth. This isn't true about him. No, none of that is true. Well, if none of it is true, why is it that Pete said that he will give up drinking if he gets the job? Enough said. Okay, so that's all I got. I thank you guys for being here. Please hit the like button on your way out. Do not forget, yes, if you join the membership, you will be able to get a free keychain gift from me to you. You do not have to, if you join the membership, go to the community wall post. There is a members wall post, a members only wall post. It has a picture. Tell me if you want the afro, the dreadlocks, or the afro puff. And you do not have to give me your first name. I tell you how to contact me if you want your keychain. You do not have to give me your first name. An initial and a last name will be fine. You do not have to tell me what your screen name is, because if you get to that email, I know you are a member. Do not tell me your screen name, a first initial and a last name, and whatever address you would like me to send it to, because I'm not trying to collect your information. I'm trying to thank you for supporting me and my channel. So if you would like to become a member, the membership link is in the description box. Oh, don't forget the charcuterie board competition. It is December 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Leo the Lioness page. She has a flyer up. As of right now, she does have all her competitors, but you can sign up. Let her know under her flyer, which is on her community wall. This is her flyer, that if someone drops out, you would like to compete. You never know if somebody's going to drop out. It should be fun. First place prize is $500. Second place prize is $300. Third place prize is $200. There's going to be a DJ there. It's going to be great fun. And the following day is my third annual Secret Santa giveaway, where we give back to the subscribers. The content creators meet me here. They hop on the link. They exchange names, and then they must cash app whoever name that they chose. Between $25 and $50 is going to be the limit, but they cannot keep their gift. They must then turn around and Cash App that gift to one of you supporters who is actively in the chat. They cannot take it back to their own chat. They must disperse their gift in this Secret Santa chat. So I hope that you guys all come out, and I hope some content creators also come out and give back to all of you who so freely give through to us all year long. With if it's a click and a view, we appreciate you. All right, guys. I thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys have a great day. Check your please be sure to lift the bread on your sandwiches to make sure that all is clear in your in the spear of your sandwich. Please be careful, and I guess I'll see you guys around on the YouTube streets. That's all I have. God bless you. I hope you have a great day.
In the morning when I'm driving, I really come alive when I listen to my Ronnie, I listen to my Ronnie Q. They are rare and they are few who can compare with Ronnie Q. So grab a chair, she's coming through. She's on the air. It's time for Ronnie Q. They are rare and they are few who can compare with Ronnie Q. So grab a chair, she's coming through. She's on the air. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. It's time for Ronnie in the morning while I'm driving. Ronnie, I really come alive when it's time for Ronnie Q. I listen to my Ronnie. Ronnie, I listen to my Ronnie. It's time for Ronnie Q. Take a seat and go meet Ronnie. Sweet, 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 sweet Ronnie. No day complete without my Ronnie. She can't be beat. Sweet, sweet Ronnie.